So coming in here from Fira, I'm on the main plaza in Firostefani, roughly halfway between Fira and Imerovigli, and this begins the pedestrian-only zone here that eventually leads you all the way to Imerovigli. So we got Remvi restaurant down here on the left. Ooh, there's Scaros Rock, and wonderful view down there. And this begins the pedestrian walkway that takes you all the way to Imerovigli, which is, about a 10 to 20 minute walk, depending on which part of Imerovigli you're heading to. There is a bunch of commerce along here, food, restaurants, travel agencies, all kinds of stuff, souvenir shops, mini markets with cold drinks, and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get from here to Imerovigli. I'll show you what it looks like along the way. Some boutique shops, sunscreen, bottles of wine, fish and chips and sushi, traditional restaurant and cafe with coffee, souvlaki, gyros. Along the way, Da Vinci restaurant is another great one. Italian food with a view facing away from the caldera. And you slowly begin to rise here. Imerovigli is the highest point on the caldera. So if you're heading from Firostefani toward Imerovigli, it's going to be a slight incline along the way. Another one of our favorite hotels right here, the Citteras Collection, has a gorgeous pool, one of the nicest in all of the caldera here. Beautiful spot. And continuing on toward Imerovigli. And moving right along, exiting Firostefani and heading toward Imerovigli. This is a section of the path that isn't surrounded by commerce on both sides. There's actually a small kind of garden with a couple of olive trees here in this section, and the road is just right on the right side. That's the road between Imerovigli and Fira. And you can see the church up above with the blue dome. It begins to flatten out there as it goes along the ridge of Imerovigli. This is just a general shot about the path between Imerovigli and Firostefani. This is sort of the most rural part of the path. Just gives you a sense of the view out to the other part of the walk. If you're heading south, then this might be the first time this part of the view comes into, the part of the island comes into view. Just a little bit of an incline, an uphill part of the walk here, heading toward the beginning of Imerovigli. So as you reach that church and round this corner, this is kind of the last section of uphill that lasts maybe 150 meters or so before it straightens out kind of across the ridge of Imerovigli. So turning back now, you can see that church that I just passed. And this is the end of the uphill from Firostefani and entering Imerovigli. There's this beautiful old windmill that's now a boutique hotel that you can stay inside of. And this is arriving into Imerovigli. Right here you have La Maison, which is a French-Greek restaurant. One of the best in Santorini that we recommend. And this is sort of half of Imerovigli. The other half being just around the bend there, about an equal distance or equal amount of what you can see here.
If you enjoyed this video, Please like and subscribe to see more super useful travel videos about Greece and beyond from SantoriniDave.com.